I can bet that if it was Tuface who was in this position, even if Annie had left that marriage, Annie will come back. So, I don't know, disappointed at Tuface. A woman who had loved you for 25 years of her life is battling with her health, is struggling with her health, which I believe like 80% Tuface has pushed. However, from what I can see, whatever had happened, I don't care whether Annie committed adultery, which is the highest sin that can happen in a marriage, or Annie did one thing, whatever Annie has done, at this stage, Annie needs love. Annie needs support, and from nobody but the person that she had loved for 25 years. Annie's family are planning to fly her abroad for proper treatment, and it may even lead to amputation. Yesterday night, I was on my bed. I was lying on my bed yesterday night, and the whole thing kept going around in my head, and I was like, how can life be? When they say life is not fair, when they say it is not fair, life is not fair. It is true. I decided to go, like I casted my mind back to when Annie was just a little girl, 15, dating this man, a 24 years old man. And I said to myself that this woman has loved, forget that Annie made a mistake to get married to a man whom she saw the red flag, the red big board, the red sea and billboard, red sea and everything. Yes, we agree that she made a mistake to marry this man. However, there is something called empathy. There is something called empathy. Even when the love is no longer there, empathy should still be there. Even when you are no longer loving that person like you used to love that person, you should have empathy for that person. You should have empathy even when the person is not related to you. Even when the person is not your husband, your boyfriend, your wife or anything. As human beings, we should have empathy. We had, when you say online in-laws, those are people who have empathy for people they don't even know, but they see them online or anything, or maybe their story just come online, and you see people fighting with all they have to defend those people. Those are people who have empathy and who have sympathy for them. I can bet you, I can bet with, like I bet like 90% is going to be true. I can bet that if it was Tuface who was in this position, even if Annie had left that marriage, Annie will come back to help. Annie will be there for Tuface. I am so, I don't know, disappointed at Tuface at this time. That the woman who had loved you for 25 years of her life is battling with her health, is struggling with her health, which I believe like 80% Tuface has pushed her into. But we find, what made me start thinking about all these things was when I saw Tuface and the new lady video in the club yesterday night. So I was like, Annie is at a place battling for her health, fighting for her health. The family, everybody's running around trying to see how they can take her abroad to give her better treatment because she's not responding to treatment here in Nigeria. And on the other hand is a man whom she has loved. I'm very, very emotional about this because I'm a woman and I know how these things are. There's a man whom she has loved for 25 years. This man, just like this man is with another woman, jumping around in the club like a teenager who just fell in love. Is I don't know what to say. Is really mind-wrenching. We are human. We should have sympathy. We should have empathy. Even if this woman had done something which we don't even know what she had done, we don't need to know. They are both partners or they are both husband and wife. Even if she had done something, this is a woman who had loved you for 25 years, a woman who had 2 children for you. This is not the best time. Even if you have divorced her, say there is really a divorce, right? You guys are separated for life, divorced for life, and everything has been done. Even if at that, remember the times that you were with this woman. Remember the time that you guys were in love. Remember the time that you loved her. And remember the times that she loved you. Even if she had done something, this is not the right. Even if you have moved on, even if Tuface had moved on, okay, even if there was a divorce, Tuface has moved on. He has married somebody else, whoever he has married. This is not the best time to come out to start jumping in the club. This is not the best time to come to be doing video of you taking care of your new woman, you buying her wigs, you doing all those things. Tuface is first of all, from my previous videos, I said that Tuface is too matured for all the things that he's been doing. But hearing yesterday night that Annie's family are trying to take her abroad, and maybe this sickness may even take her leg. Wow. Like, wow. Wow, women. Women, live when you can. Just live when you can. See, I've said it before in this channel that stress, emotional stress can bring about even cancer. As deadly as cancer, emotional stress can bring about it. Go and read. Go and check it. Research has backed it up. Live when you can. People will talk. Whether you stay there, they will talk. Whether you leave, they will talk. It doesn't matter what people say. See, I will say I am not a very strong person, but life had made me strong. When I saw things, I decided to be strong. You have to speak to yourself and do the things that are good for you. Everybody go do all right last. And they tell one the truth. We will talk. We talk about you. We talk, we not talk. The guy did what he wants to do. And we'll be all right at the end of the day. See, Regina, Danny, I've been waiting that they call her. We talk. Regina's video is I think it's a video that I've had the highest view on my channel. It's above 1 million. Yes, I made money from that video. We talk. As I talk rich, as everybody talk rich. Regina went ahead with what she wants to do. Am I supporting her? No. Did I support her before? No. Am I still supporting her now? No. But everybody will be all right. Do what is good for you. She has a reason why she decided to choose her grandpa. Everybody do what is right for you. Woman, live when you still have your head on your shoulder. Don't decide to wake up one day and then your head will no longer be on your shoulder. That is when you want to live. You don't want to live as a half woman. Who go take me again? Who go marry me again? Life is not all about marriage, yo. It's not everybody in the Bible that got married. So people lived without husband, they lived without wife. Even in the Bible, some people still left their wife and move on. There were people who committed adultery. There were people who committed fornication. There were people did so different kind of things. Am I saying you should do it? No. But I'm saying that you should live when your head is still on your shoulder. Annie did not wake up to meet her head on her shoulder anymore. She decided to leave, or they left her when her head was no longer on her shoulder. Health is wealth. When you lose your health, you lose everything. Leaving the marriage, I had nothing. I left with nothing. Like I used to tell you people, I just made a cake for a woman who gave me, I think, 60 pounds or 50 pounds. That was the money I had in my hands when I was leaving. It was social service that paid for the tray that I used from London to the place I went to. I left with nothing, not even my clothes. My bags were left there. I left with just a few things I could smuggle out from the house. Madam, live when you still have your head on your shoulder. Now, Annie has no husband. Annie has her children. I don't know who will be taking care of her children at this time. Annie has no good health. Annie's head is no longer on her shoulder. And now she's living to where now? This is the proper definition of to where. Her feet amputated. You think that woman go be her leg amputated? You think that woman go live again? She will need years upon years of therapy to become the Annie that she used to be. A superstar, a woman who walk on red carpet. How she wants to walk on red carpet on a wheelchair. Madam, live when your head is still on your shoulder. I just feel like crying. Live when your head is still on your shoulder. Some men don't get hearts. Some men, they don't have hearts. Men know when they are done. It is us women that want to continue. Even when we know we are done, we want to still continue. We want to still keep pushing on. I am not here to backlash anybody. Because even me, I was there. Even when I know it was almost going, I was still there. Until my head come to myself and say, if you buy your children, will suffer. Madam, if anything happens to your health, your children will suffer. And that man moves on just like this. A snap of the finger, the man is out with another woman. No run follow anybody, Bola, because they're not circumcise any man because of you. Live when your head is still on your shoulder. I am feeling really bad for Annie. Did Annie make mistakes? Yes, we all make mistakes. That's why we are human. The very first video I did about Tuface and Annie, I said I feel so bad for Annie because Annie thought that she and Innocent are in the same camp. Only for her to wake up one day and find out that they are no longer in the same camp. I saw betrayal. I don't know what happened. And from the onset, I have not really supported anybody because I don't know what happened. But I know that there is more to it than what we can see. However, from what I can see, whatever had happened, I don't care whether Annie committed adultery, which is the highest sin that can happen in a marriage, or Annie did one thing, whatever Annie has done, at this stage, Annie needs love. Annie needs support. And from nobody but the person that she had loved for 25 years. Just one snap like this man has left. And he's already jumping around with a woman that is not even up to Annie. Yes, I said it. It's not up to Annie. Annie fine past that woman. She is from a very wealthy home. Annie fought away from the ground up. That woman is from a very wealthy home. She has the opportunity to go to one of the best schools around. Even at that, street still there ahead. We are saying that Annie is into Bana. The woman to her head not clear. She said the lala. So what is the attraction? Men go to where they have peace. Men go to where they have peace. For 25 years, there was no peace with Annie. I know say Annie gets her own for body, but she didn't change too. Annie has been fighting like that even before Tuface married her. And Tuface has been promiscuous even before Annie married him. So they both are into it. I know that the separation, yes, it's good for the two of them because the two of them are toxic to each other. Yes, the separation is good for them. However, at this stage, Tuface shouldn't be doing this is, what's it called? Broadcasting with another woman. He shouldn't be doing this is, what do they call him? Big Brother's house. Everywhere he goes, whatever he does with that woman is up out there. How do you feel? You have grown-up children, for Christ's sake. I bet today on Sunday, I know your speak shout. The thing is hot. It's been hurting me since yesterday. I've been like feeling it. Like, na so life be. Is this what they call love? This is a woman who gave her whole life to this man. And he carried herself and gave her full self to innocent Idibia. Only for just one small thing like this. He has moved on very fast. Like they never happened. Like they were never an item. Wow. Huh. It is well. Una do. I'm not fish out. I dey fear headache. Na so I go talk and wish. Make una enjoy.